Do you want to start a business that's easy to set up with low startup costs? Fitting loft ladders. I bet you never knew there's money to be made just fitting loft ladders. If you know how to use basic tools like a screwdriver and a drill and can follow simple instructions, then you can do this. And the best part of it is, it costs almost nothing to set up. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Charlie Himes. I'm an entrepreneur, and every week I post a video of a business that you can start with little or no money. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos posted about businesses that you can start. Let me tell you a story. 5 years ago in 2017, I played a game with a friend of mine where we had to come up with a business idea, not necessarily an original one, and we had to carry it through and sell our product or service. The business I did was installing loft ladders and floorboarding. So I put pen to paper and wrote a plan. I opened the company with Companies House, I designed a website and flyers, put them through doors myself, and also put an ad in the local newspaper, which is right over here as a Bournemouth and Elstree Times. It was on March 24th, 2017, and you open it up to page 7, and my ad is right over there in the bottom. And lo and behold, my phone started ringing, and I got inquiries. I started going to people's homes and giving quotes. Bear in mind, I knew nothing about lofts, ladders, etc., and had no idea at the time the pitfalls and the real costs. I did some homework, got as much information as I possibly could. I played the spiel and got a job. I rented a van, picked up a couple of builders. I'm not going to say it was easy, but having professionals do most of the work was definitely a help, and I couldn't have done it without them. And turned out we did an amazing job, and the customer was really happy and even recommended us. I don't remember all the details of the costs. What I do remember though is I charged just under £2,000 for the job. My total costs were approximately £1,100, and my profit for the day was £900. Not bad for a day's work, eh? Obviously, the profits don't include the cost of making the website, marketing, the time I spent going around giving quotes, etc. But two things I learned from this was, number one, this is a service that's in high demand, and number two, there is a lot of money to be made doing this. Most homes have a loft with no proper access, and installing a loft ladder is fairly simple and straightforward. And people just don't know that it's such a simple process. This is where you come in and charge for the service, and there's a lot of money to be made, especially with the upsells. This is a business that can be done either on your own, or you can hire somebody to help you. You can also scale this business up to have multiple teams working for you. There are lots of different kinds of ladders available to suit all price ranges. 2 3-section aluminium ladders, there are wooden foldaway ladders, and even electric ladders. And yes, you may not be an electrician, and if the loft opening needs widening to fit a specific ladder the client wants, and you can't do this on your own, so you hire somebody that can, and you include the cost of labor in your quote and some extra. This business can be done anywhere in the world. The figures below are in Great British Pound as I'm based in the UK. But I can tell you from doing a little market research, the costs in Europe and the USA are very similar to the costs in the UK. So just add another 20% to my figures, based on today's exchange rate. So if here it costs £100, expect the cost to be around €120 or $120. However, the labor in America is higher than the UK and Europe, so profits will be higher. Basic cheap ladders cost from around £60, wooden ladders from around £120, and electric from around £500. To fit a basic ladder shouldn't take longer than a couple of hours, and you can charge anywhere from £100 to £250 for installation alone, plus the cost of the ladder. You can then upsell and offer multiple products to increase your revenue. An insulated loft hatch. Loft light. This can be an electric one, so no wiring is involved, no electrician needed, and this way you keep the cost down. Loft insulation. This can be a very easy sell as it's not expensive to buy, very easy to install, and you'll be saving your client money in the long run on heating bills, and you charge extra for this. Floorboarding. Although this can be done by one person, the boards can be heavy and awkward to take up to a loft and would be a lot easier done as a 2-person job. And the ultimate of all, turning the loft into a usable room like a home office, a gym, or even a bedroom. All these upsells I will discuss in a separate video, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified when that video goes up. Let's talk numbers, and to keep things simple, I'll split this in 2 sections. Aluminium ladders and wood ladders. A basic 2-section aluminium ladder costs around £55 to £60. Add an extra tenner for a 3-section with a handrail. In all fairness though, you don't really want to be offering the basic 2-section ladder. You'll be better off offering the 3-section as your basic aluminium and upsell to a higher quality, heavy duty, easier foldaway that costs around £100 to £150. You can charge anywhere from £150 to £250 installing an aluminium ladder. The job should take no longer than 2.5 hours to do. In simple terms, your cost was £70, other expenses like fuel, etc. £10, you charge £300, that leaves you with a profit of £220. Even if you were to undercut everybody and you live in a place like Scotland and you charge only £199 all in, still leaves you with a healthy profit of £120. Wooden ladders cost from around £120 for a basic to £200 for better quality and go up to around £400. You can charge anywhere from £500 for a basic wooden ladder, including installation, and upwards for the more expensive ones. Bear in mind though, when installing a wooden ladder, you will most likely need an extra hand and you may have to enlarge the hatch. Based on installing a basic mid-range wooden ladder that costs around £150, plus £15 material and fuel, and if you're paying somebody a high rate of £25 an hour, your total cost on a 2.5 hour job is £227.50. You've charged your client £500 plus, leaves you with a total profit of £272.50. 2 installations per day, 1 aluminium and 1 wooden ladder will make you just under £500 per day, almost £2,500 per week, or just under £10,000 per month. Yes, I know, obviously these are all just numbers and a lot can depend on other jobs or upsells you get, quiet periods, if you take on an employee full-time, other expenses you may have like the cost of your vehicle and insurance, marketing expenses, etc. The point of the figures above is so as you can see how much money can be made simply by fitting loft ladders. Things you will need: a vehicle. If you'll be doing floorboarding as well, you'll need a van. You'll need a ladder, a light, drills and tools, website, and if you need one made, get in touch with me. I can do this for you. My details are in the description below. Things to look out for when installing loft ladders and other upsells. Make sure there is enough clearance for the ladder to go up and fold inside. The design of the roof. If you're fitting floorboarding, deciding the size of the boarding area. Look out for electrical cables and pipes. Insulation, existing or which types you need to consider. How to work in a loft safely. It can be dark and dusty up there. Personal protective equipment or PPE. Which tools you need. I'll discuss briefly about marketing. Now, never underestimate the power of social media. Things like TikTok, Instagram, etc. If you have a new or small account, it may be worth doing some paid ads. Otherwise, posting consistently and using the correct hashtags should get you some attention. Get a professional to help you with it. It will be money well spent. I'll also be making a video on social media marketing, so make sure you're subscribed. Your local newspaper. Yes, this may be old-fashioned, but with this business, it works. And the same thing with flyers. Design them correctly, eye-catching designs, and put them in the right homes, not apartments and council houses. Be consistent and you will get a return. If you would like to book a consultation with me in person or over video about this business or any others, please email me. My details are in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos about businesses you can start with little or no money. And if you have any questions or other tips you found helpful in this video, feel free to post them in the comments below or do get in touch.